When you think of the warrior, this is what we're kind of talking about with embodiment. Try to actually feel in your body what is the warrior. How does a warrior walk in the world? Do they walk head first? Do they walk chest first? Do they walk aligned? Thinking like that is going to tell you a lot about the character and the feel of this part of yourself. So for me, the warrior stands upright, tall. Maybe the chest is
Yep.
out just a
Yeah.
little bit more showing. And is super determined. They don't go, like just say you're at the grocery store. The person who is in and out, who knows exactly what they want, gets it, leaves, they're in their warrior. They're in action. Person who's kind of wandering, looking like, I don't know what I want today or tomorrow, they're not in their
Love
warrior.
it.
Right? You can see how it shows up on the daily. It's not just this like, do you go to
Right.
war? But it's more about, do you have the energy and drive to complete tasks? Do you believe in something so much that you will fight for it and dedicate to it? That's the warrior. So we see that through activists. We see that through people who are, moving in the world in such a way that they're making an impact through
And
their
I
action.
even, as you said, just brought in the warrior. How does the warrior hold themselves? Just immediately brought my shoulders back, chin down, teeth together, eyes were looking forward, and I just had this. And in my head, I just immediately said tenderness, almost as if I'm not overly agitated or aggressive. I'm able to just be like one with the environment. And then when you said going into the grocery store, it's just such a perfect example of the people rushing around and then maybe politely, I pictured politely waiting to get the apples while an elderly woman, picks slowly through the apples to get what she wants, right? And instead of like pushing her out of the way, you're just like waiting to get the one apple that you need, and then move on. And that was just, to describe it takes so much work, right? But then just that one archetype when you listed it. Great job, man. That was awesome. Do you
Mhm.
want to just go through the rest? I'm loving
Yeah.
this. This is I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. The wizard. Yeah.
So, wizard, sometimes known as magician, is around intellect and wisdom. So, when you think of the wizard, you can think of uh, whenever you have that inspirational idea that pops in your mind and you have all that excitement, right? With that excitement, that's the embodiment of the wizard. So, how does a wizard walk through the world differently? How, when they have an idea, do they approach it? Usually, like, at least the way I see it, is head first, full throttle, kind of they stop paying attention to everything else. They're just so obsessed. It's the mad hatter, the mad
Yeah, they're just
professor,
making things happen
right?
all around them, putting out spells. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and it has to do with inner wisdom and spirituality, as well as science and intellect. So we can connect to this like inspirational awe by looking at astronomy or all these different aspects of plants and nature. And we can also find that same level of awe through inner work, through understanding our spirituality, our connection to the otherness of it all, right? And pursuing those paths is the essence of the wizard.